my third time trying to make this video. TikTok keeps banning it and taking it down, and it needs to be said. It concerns the devil, the Antichrist, and he is not trying to get this video out, so I'm making it again. On my last video, when I was talking about the Star of Jacob, I had mentioned the Antichrist, and many of you, to my surprise, did not know who the Antichrist was, and I don't mean specifically who he is. I mean, you guys said, what is Antichrist? What does that mean? So to explain the Antichrist, I gotta explain the end times and what is to happen. Anyone who denies Jesus is Christ, the Son of God, is Antichrist, for he does not believe in God the Father and in his Son. For a person who doesn't believe in Christ, God's Son, can't have God the Father either. So in the end, a creature is going to arise, and when I say creature, I mean like human, only it's not human, it comes from demonic origin. Satan will give him power, and he'll create a one-world government and one-world power where he rules over all the world. He'll have power over all the earth for 42 months, and during that period, he will blaspheme the name of God, and he will also fight and overcome all of God's people. And because of the miracles and the power and might that he has, people will worship the creature, and God's people will be in prison and put to death during that time. Another creature will appear, and he will be the false prophet. He will also perform miracles, but he can only perform miracles when the first creature is around watching him. He will cause fire to rain down, and everyone will be watching, and they will be deceived because of these miracles, except for those who know the truth. A statue will be ordered to be made of the first creature, and this statue will be given breath so that it can speak, and it will order everybody to bow down and worship it and to worship the first creature. An order will be made that you must worship the statue or you will die. And this is when the mark of the beast will be implemented. The mark of the beast will be the name or the code of the name that will be required to be on your hand or on your forehead. Many have speculated that the mark of the beast is going to be a chip that we have all seen being implemented into society today, where they implant it into your hand and you can scan and you can open doors, you can buy and sell things, and it has all your information on it. I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly what it's going to be, but it makes sense with the times that we are in. If you do not have this mark, you will not be able to buy, sell, work, or do anything. This mark will be your entry into society. They rolled out a trial run to see how people would fall into line when they required the V card. You know what I'm talking about. Remember when nobody was allowed to enter into this building if you didn't have this specific card? That was a trial run to see how people would fall into line, and people fell into line. Now listen to this next part because it's very important. Do not by any circumstances get this mark. If you get this mark, you will not be able to live with God for all eternity, for he will throw you into the lake of fire where you will burn for all eternity for worshiping this creature and for getting this mark. They will threaten to kill you if you do not get this mark. You die before you get this mark.